I think we don't talk enough about this company because it has great opportunities. If you are a person who would like to work at the comfort of your own home, or you would like to work anywhere in the world, or you would love to change your current job, or you feel like you're not earning enough at your current job or country, maybe this could be a better option for you. Then if that is you, grab your pen and paper and let's go. By now, you probably know that I always try the companies that I always refer you to because I want to try them first before I can actually bring them to you. And I did the same thing with this company that I will be speaking about. So I applied and my application went so well to an extent that I even reached their training stage. I passed all the stages, the interview stage, the reviewing of my application stage, up to the point where I was in their training. That's how far I've went. So what I will be covering on this video is how to apply to this company, what are their requirements, and I'm also going to give you the tips that helped me to make it to the training stage. I will be explaining their hiring process as someone who already went through the hiring process. The name of the company or platform that I want to share with you today is called JobDuck. JobDuck is in the US. It is a company that is based in the US. They are a recruiting company. They are always looking for people who can work remotely and people who can work for US legal firms. You can work here as a legal assistant, a receptionist, executive assistant, billing assistant, case manager, and so much more. They've got lots of positions available. So if you wanted to check which one is going to be best for you based on your skills, your experience, your qualifications, then you must go and check their platform. So they hire individuals who can work remotely full time. So this is going to be a full-time job. You will be responsible to work for a legal firm that is based in the US. So that means you should be available to work the US working hours. That's all they require from you. Now, I want to take one of their positions that they have available to make an example of what maybe requirements one could need, what responsibilities, and how much maybe you can earn. But of course, the amount of money that you are going to make, it will be different and it will be based on what you're going to be doing. So I suggest that you go on their platform, and I'll leave all the details in the description box down below, and then you can go and check if what you could qualify for, or maybe what can you apply for based on your experience, based on your qualifications as well as your skills. So I am going to take an example of an executive assistant, and I'm using South Africa because I am in South Africa. But you can check from based on your own country. If you go through their positions, they will say if this position is for a person who stays in Mexico, they will actually mention that. If it is for a person who stays in South Africa, they will mention it. So please pay attention to detail. So for a person who can work as executive assistant, for someone who's from South Africa, you can earn an amount of 16,625 rand for a South African for this position. And your responsibilities basically will be drafting emails, letters, and reports to streamline operation, efficiently managing calendars and scheduling meetings. So basically, you are an assistant, but you are working virtually, meaning that you are working from home or you are working remotely. So that means as this person, you can actually work anywhere in the world as long as you've got access to maybe your computer and you are in a place where there's no distractions, you can actually do the job. They say here to be considered for this opportunity, you should have the following, which is 6 months of related experience or related degree. So that means, guys, if you have a degree in this field or any qualifications, because basically just talking about a qualification that you might have, if you have maybe 6 months experience in this, and then you can apply. I don't have a degree for the position that I applied for, but I still went through their hiring stages. So I'm trying to say to you, even if you do not have experience, always apply, as long as you have the necessary skills. You must be a person who pays attention to detail, and you must have excellent verbal communication skills and many more. The reason why I always show you an example of a post is because I want you to see that there's not much of requirements that are needed for these positions. It is entry-level jobs, and they are just hiring people who can actually do the job. What is important is that you can do the job. As long as you can perform and do the job, you will be hired and get paid in dollars. And as a person who is working from South Africa earning in dollars, for an example, you can make quite a lot of money. So always apply even if you do not have enough experience, as long as you have the required skills for that particular post or position that is available or being advertised. Always apply for the job and always tailor your CV for that specific job that you are applying for, like I always say. And secondly, let's say you do have a short course or maybe a certain certificate that you did, or let's say you did a short course in admin and you feel like the skills that you have learned throughout that short course, then you can also use that as your maybe experience, or you can use that as someone who has the required skills for that particular post or that particular job you are applying for. Okay, so always apply even if you do not have experience. I always say read the instructions carefully. When you are applying for a job, read the instructions carefully. I've seen a lot of people that maybe say that they didn't even get invited for interviews, and sometimes they look, even if you do have experience, and they say I've got experience in this, but I didn't even get a chance to go for an interview. Sometimes that happens because you don't even follow the instructions, simple instructions that are given. Always read instructions carefully. If you follow all the instructions, they will actually see that you pay attention to detail, you listen. I hope that you know this by now. Always tailor your CV for that specific job you're applying for. And if you do not know how, go and watch this video over here. I'm going to leave it on the cards over here. Go and watch that video. I talked about how to actually do your CV, even if you have experience or you don't have experience, and how to actually tailor it for that specific job that you are applying for. I'll also leave the link in the description box. This company hires people from these countries. So if you are from Mexico, you're from South Africa, you're from Argentina, and many other ones, you can go and apply. If you are not from any of these countries that you're actually seeing on your screen right now, please do contact JobDuck. Tell them that you are interested to actually apply for the positions they have available on their platform. And they actually do encourage people to contact them if they are interested on applying for the jobs they have available, but their country is not mentioned on the countries that they are hiring from. So please do contact them and let them know that you are interested. Their hiring process is quite lengthy. You need to be patient and you need to follow all the instructions they give you. They will be communicating with you 24/7. They will be communicating with you via emails as well as WhatsApp. So you must be in the lookout. They will speak to you all the time. So you must be patient because there's a time difference, as this company is based in the US. So you need to be patient. So the first thing you will be doing is to submit your CV. Make sure when you're submitting your CV, you follow all the details they have outlined on their website and for each specific job. But I need to also make this clear. You can only apply for one job at a time. So if you choose executive assistant, that's what you're going to be applying for. You can't apply for all of the positions they have available. The first thing you do, you submit your CV, which means you apply. And then the second stage will be when your CV is being screened and they are happy with your CV. They are going to invite you for an interview. After you have passed your interview, you are going to be going through another screening, meaning that they're going to be doing a background check. They're going to check your internet speed. They are going to check your computer speed, and they are also going to check your references, meaning that they're just going to check your background. And then after that stage, they are going to take you through to their training. So after the reference checked and background check, you're going through to their training. And then after the training, it's going to be matching. So their training is 1 week, and then after that 1 week, you are going to be taken to matching. With matching, it's basically you being matched with your future employer, which is their client. So you're going to be matched with that person. That means you're going to go to another interview with your future employer, okay? After you passed that, you are then going to get hired. It will be depending on how the interview went, okay? If your interview didn't go well with your future employer, that means you are going to go and wait again for a matching up until you find another employer. So that is the hiring process. It's quite lengthy. Please be patient and please follow all the instructions. Share with us your experience as you go through. If maybe you are in the whatever stage you are in, or maybe in the interview stage or whatever stage, or if you have applied for this a job before, do tell us in the comment section. I would really love to hear from you. If you have any questions, or maybe you stuck somewhere, you want to ask a question, don't hesitate. Do comment in the comment section down below. I will get back to you. For more work from home opportunities, please watch this video over here. In this video, I did share other opportunities, especially for people who are looking for entry-level jobs that are paying very well. If that is you, watch this video over here. I shared a lot of companies and I explained how to apply, their hiring process. Everything is inside this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and please comment. I will see you in my next video. Bye.